Okay, who's ready for a little TBR action? I've got a little margarita out of the wine glass I painted. Thank you very much. I'm drinking out of a straw because I'm not confident that the paint on the top isn't gonna come off of my mouth. So we are drinking our margarita out of a straw. I've got like 30 something props in here. It looks, I'm not kidding, this is ridiculous. When I was filling these out, it took me like a solid 10 minutes to write everything down, fold them all up. I was like, oh my god, there's gonna be so many. And then they just kept getting smaller and smaller. And this is all that there is. There's literally like 30 prompts in here. So not quite sure why it's so embarrassing looking, but oh my god, the straw. I just sucked the straw into the back of my mouth. Okay, anyways. I've never done one of these. I'm very excited. I've done like TBR cards before. This is my first time doing my own prompts. I'm pumped. I've also discovered some things about myself because I've tried to do mood reading. I've tried TBRs. You know, I never actually finished the TBR. I'm not going to finish this one. I've gotten close in the past, but my goal is not to like finish my TBR. I don't really care that much to do that. The only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to end up forcing myself to do it and then I'll get put in a slump. So we're avoiding that. I find it easier for me to continue to read books when I have like a small pile to pick from. So when I am just looking at my bookshelves and I'm like, okay, what do I want to read next? I just won't pick up a book because I can't decide. So if I have specific books to pick from, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just start the next one. So that's like where I'm at. I just like to have like a stack to pick from. Okay, I'm gonna pick 10. Sip for good luck. Considering I just wrote these, there are a couple that I do not want. I know that for sure. All right, number 1. I'm so nervous. Okay, don't hate. A book from an author you love. I have plenty of authors I love. I typically read all of the books from the authors that I love, so that's gonna be kind of a hard one. Actually, I have an idea. Do I tell you all the books now? Like, do I pick the book now? Or do I wait till the end? I think I picked the book now, right? I'm gonna pick the book now. We'll just do that. Author that I love. Let's look. Ah, my bear! I have a couple thoughts. So, obviously, Chloe Walsh is one of my favorites. I have not read Taming 7 yet, so that could be one. I've read all Abby Jimenez. Also, like, the point is to get through, like, to pick books that I own, so I'm not just, like, going off my Kindle Unlimited. But also, Jessa Hastings, I could read the next Magnolia Parks. Or Emily Henry, A Great Big Beautiful Life. But I'm leaning towards one, and of course I don't own it. But I am leaning. I think I know what I'm picking. Okay, I don't own her, but I'm officially picking Taming 7. I have been listening to The Boys of Tommen. Like, every single day when I shower, I put on The Boys of Tommen. Right now I'm listening to Saving 6. I just can't get enough. And with the next one coming out, what is it, releasing 10? With that one coming out soon, I need to be ready. So we are officially, book number 1 is Taming 7. All right, number 2. Ah, no! It's a book I'm scared of. The Scream went well with that. Okay, there are a couple books I'm scared of. A Little Life. Any Kristen Hanna book. I have 3. I have Firefly Lane, The Nightingale, and The Great Alone. I'm scared of all of those. House of Leaves, I'm very scared of, but very interested in. I think those are really the main ones. I know I'm not ready for A Little Life. I can just tell you that. I think I'm gonna go with House of Leaves. Hold on. If you don't know, let me show you. This is it. Oh my god, the bear! She's a honker. That's not why I'm scared of her. Not only is she a honker, I've showed it on here before. There's a name for it. I don't know what it is. She's like a weirdly written book. I'm pretty sure that it's a murder. Someone got murdered and we're trying to figure it out. I don't really know. Honestly, I don't remember. This is a book I am absolutely terrified of. See, I started it once and I didn't even make it to the 1 pages. I'm on the XII pages. I'm in the introduction. I didn't even make it to the regular book. This is book number 2 that I'm fucking terrified of. Can't promise I'll read it because I am so scared of it, but we're gonna try. Wrong pipe. Okay, book number 3. Oh, fun. Okay, this is the generator picks the number of bookshelf and then the number of shelf and then the number of the book on the shelf. So hold on, let me get my computer. I was low-key hoping this would get picked. All right, so since I have like a bunch of little bookshelves, I'm only gonna pick 1, 2. I've read like 90% of these, so I don't want to put that one in the mix. I'm only gonna do the 3 main bookshelves, the 1, 2, and 3. That has the majority of the books that I have not read on them. This is gonna pick just which of these big bookshelves we're gonna pick from. Okay, number 2. That's this one right here, which is majority fantasy. No, it's all fantasy. So that makes me nervous for sure. We're gonna pick from, since obviously I've read all of Throne of Glass. That's the entire first one. Oh, and the second one I've read. 1, 2, and 3. We're picking from 3 shelves of books. All right, we're picking from the second shelf, which is right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got plenty of fantasies on it. It's got the entire Throne of the Fallen, or is that what it's called? Kingdom of the Wicked, Throne of the Fallen, and a bunch of like the random fantasies that I own. So I don't know exactly how many books are on there, but I'm just gonna put 1 through 20 and then see what it picks. $18. Okay, I'm gonna start in the back and go all the way across and then down, and then we'll come up and go over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna do like 17, 18. I realized there are series on that, so like obviously I can't pick the middle of a series. So it landed on the middle of the series of Kingdom of Wicked, which is fine. That didn't work as well as I thought it was going to, because I forgot how many like full series that I have back there. We got a book, and I make the rules. So Kingdom of the Wicked is book number 3. Book number 4. Oh, it just says gay, gay, gay. I already have been over this. I don't own any more gay books. So I'm gonna have to pick a book on Kindle Unlimited, which is gonna have to be a later thing. So I will. I've read every gay book that I own that I know of. But I will do some research and figure out if there are any others that I didn't know about, and then we'll pick it at the end. So I'll set it off to the side. What is that, number 5? That was only 4. Book number 5. We are only halfway done. Okay. There were a couple that were just straight up books, and this is Great Big Beautiful Life. Ugh, I'm not getting up just to get it. It's back there. I will get it in a second. But that is an easy number 5. Number 6. Okay, this could be fun. A book you soft DNF'd in the past. That could be a number of things. That could be Tom Felton's book, Home is Where the Bodies Are. I just soft DNF'd that one. I can't think of any right now, but I honestly kind of want to go with this. Oh, or just her other one, You Shouldn't Have Come Here. So I need to figure out which of those I want to do, because I think I want to do one of those. Their mother dies, so they all come back, go through the belongings, and they're kind of like not the closest of siblings. And apparently their dad left them like a while ago, 7 years ago, and they are going through old VHS tapes, hence the cover. One of them has videotape of their dad like covered in blood and like getting rid of the dead body, and none of them knew about that. So interesting. That's Home is Where the Bodies Are. This is You Shouldn't Have Come Here. Okay, I do remember this now. She goes and stays at an Airbnb. It's like super secluded, and the Airbnb host like stays there, and he's young and hot, and it starts out as like a little romance, but then like there's no cell service. There's apparently a missing woman, and like this little web of lies start unfolding. So I think I'm gonna go with this, just because there is that little bit of romance, and I'm gonna want that. You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. I started it when it first came out. That is book number 6, I believe. All right, number 7. Oh, an author that starts with the letter K, because of me. Ugh. I don't know if that means first or last name. I mean, I made the prompt, so. Karen Slaughter starts with a K. I do like her. Stephen King. That could be fun. I'm kind of leaning towards Stephen King. Carrie Maniscalco, which I already have hers. I'm leaning towards Stephen King and Karen Slaughter, but I think I'm gonna pick a Stephen King book, because I've really wanted to read a Stephen King book. But what do I pick? I have The Green Mile, Different Seasons, which I think is multiple, and then Black House, Pet Sematary, The Outsider, and The Institute. I think I'm gonna go... that's the wrong one. Fuck. Going with Pet Sematary. I love this movie. I haven't seen the remake. I've just seen the original, and it kind of scarred me as a kid. We're going with Pet Sematary. Will I get to this? I have no promise, so you can't yell at me. That is book number 7. Wild card. I get to pick. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna wait and do it at the end based on what the next 2 are, because I don't want to waste a wild card if I like happen to get to pick one that I want. Okay, book with food on the cover. That could take me a minute. I have no clue. Oh my god. Ugh. This is hard. Okay. Well, that was unsuccessful. I just looked for so long and cannot find one, so we're picking another one. This is back to number 9. Ooh. Love. Next book in a series. That can be Onyx Storm. It can be Magnolia Parks. It could be any series I'm in the middle of. I have so many. I need to look at my list real quick. I feel like I should pick Onyx Storm. I could do Twilight, Magnolia. From what I own, I'm picking ones I own. Onyx Storm. Okay. That's looking like the ones that I'm in the middle of that I already own. Addicted, Magnolia, and Onyx Storm. And I think I am undeserving if I do not pick Onyx Storm. So we're gonna pick Onyx Storm. She needed to be on this list again. I promise you. It's gonna get done eventually. All right, this is number 10, and then I get to pick my wild card and my gay book. I forgot. Prettiest cover you own. That could be difficult because that's also subjective. Oh, I just realized I didn't move this back down. Okay, I found a loophole because not only are my Magnolia Parks like the prettiest books I own, I am obsessed with these covers, and it also continues a series. And I fucking love Jessa. So that works for that. Now I get to do wild card pick, which is kind of crazy. Wild card could mean anything, like a reread or anything like that as well. So I think I do know what I'm gonna pick, because I've been wanting to reread, and I started the reread a while ago. Pause. Here she is. I did start like a while ago rereading and like fully tabbing, and then I had like 6 tabs left, so I was putting it off, but this is my wild card of choice. Now I need to figure out which gay book I'm doing. Hold please. And then I'll be back to go over all the books we picked. Okay, I actually don't know what I was talking about. I have 2 that I've been wanting to read for a while. I just freaking forgot that I own them. I don't know a whole lot about both of them, so I need to figure it out. But it's My Policeman and Call Me By Your Name. The only reason I'm a little hesitant on My Policeman is because it takes place like kind of in olden time. No, 1950s it says. So I don't typically like... No! I was so close. Okay, I was deciding between, before I was rudely interrupted, My Policeman and Call Me By Your Name, which I've wanted to watch both of these, but I made myself wait because I wanted to read them first. This one sounds way more up my alley. Like, it takes place at a summer guest house at his parents' cliffside mansion on the Italian Riviera. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm sorry, Harry Styles, but I am gonna go with Call Me By Your Name. Okay, and we have all 10 books. Now I'm gonna go through them rapid fire with the prompt that I picked. At this point, I don't even remember what I picked. Some of these are so fucking big. Like, this is just ridiculous. Why did I pick 10 of the biggest books I own? I mean, this is just stupid. Hopefully they're all right here. Okay, I'm not going in order, but I picked Great Big Beautiful Life. That was my only, like, just straight up book that I picked. So here she is. Brand new release. Obviously, I'm excited to read her. I've read everything except Book Lovers of Emily Henry, which I have 2 copies of, but I'm very excited. I've heard mixed feelings, but I've tried to stay, like, pretty blind going into this. I have no idea what it's about. So, excited to read it. Let's put her behind me. Next, we had where the generator picked the shelf and which book from that shelf, which was Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I have the entire series. I've been interested in the entire series. I've heard some great things. I think it's YA though. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't really care. And I don't know anything about it, and I want to go in completely blind. So, very excited. But it is another series I will be starting, so that's rough. Prettiest cover that I own. I picked, because I am obsessed with these covers, Magnolia Parks, and I'm on the 3rd one, The Long Way Home. I think this is the 3rd one. If this is not the 3rd one, I'll figure it out and pick the 3rd one. But I think this is the 3rd one. Very excited. I loved Daisy Hates way more than Magnolia Parks, so I've been like dreading reading the next Magnolia Parks, but I really want to get to Daisy Hates. So regardless, I'm excited because it's Jessa Hastings. She is a thick boy. An author that starts with K, I picked Stephen King. He is also on my 25 books I wanted to read in 2025. Stephen King was on there. So we have Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Then a book I soft DNF'd in the past. I soft DNF'd You Shouldn't Have Come Here. I don't remember why. I literally think it's just because I bought it the week it came out and immediately started it knowing that I had a bunch of shit going on. I was already in the middle of other books. So I just never picked it back up. I don't even know where I am in it, honestly. So I will be restarting, but I'm very excited. And I love Geneva Rose, as a person. I think she's adorable. Book I'm scared of. That was House of Leaves. I'm terrified. So intimidated by a book. I've owned that since the beginning of 2022. A book from an author I love. Oh, that was Taming 7. I was so confused what book that was. Taming 7 by Chloe Walsh. Very excited. That's like one of my most excited reads for the month. Super pumped for that one. Wild card, I picked my reread of ACOTAR. I'm missing a prompt. Damn it. Next in a series, I picked Onyx Storm because I have still not fucking read this book. Where'd the other one go? Here she is. Gay, gay, gay. Call Me By Your Name. And then I'm gonna watch the movie afterwards. Yay. We have them all. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna get through, I'm gonna say 4. Out of the 10. I'm gonna say like very realistically 4. I'm gonna hope that I get through 6. I'm gonna shoot for 6. I don't know. And I don't know what I'm gonna start with either. It should be Onyx Storm, but can't promise it. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the TBR prompt videos. We'll see how this month goes if I'm gonna do it again. I don't know. And then I have to come up with new prompts because I just used a good portion of them. But thanks for watching. If you have fun prompts or another like fun TBR idea you want me to do, give it to me because I am creatively blocked right now. I have no creative juices flowing through me, like whatsoever. I'm gonna drink my margarita and oh, I forgot Phantasma has to be on there because that's book club. So I'm also reading Phantasma this month. 11 bucks, yay! But thanks so much for watching. I love you so much and I'll see you in the next one.